Journalists at a leading weekly newspaper in China, Nanfang Zumo, or the Southern Weekly, which is known for its reformist views, are now openly challenging censorship. Editors from the magazine have posted an open letter online demanding the resignation of the provincial propaganda chief in Guangdong in southern China, Tuo Zhen. They object to him changing an editorial headlined China's Dream, the Dream of Constitutionalism, that called for political reform. The piece was replaced at the last minute by an article extolling the virtues of the ruling Communist Party, entitled "We are closer to our dream than ever before." Employees from the Weekly took to social networks to denounce his actions and relay the original editorial, an article that talks about how hopes had been raised in China following last November's once-in-a-decade leadership transition. Many web users feel their hopes have been dashed and have been voicing support for journalists in recent days through photos posted online or messages slamming the infringements on freedom of expression in China. The row comes as the website of another reformist magazine was closed for publishing an article calling on China's leaders to guarantee fundamental freedoms for its people. In addition, a number of journalists and activists have seen their microblogs deactivated, one of them being cartoonist Quang Biao, who uses satire to approach sensitive issues. Instead of heading to a beautiful beach somewhere or hitting the ski slopes, 45-year-old Toshifumi Fujimoto has decided to vacation in Syria for a few weeks to see the situation in the war-torn country firsthand. Armed with a camera and dressed in Japanese army fatigues, the unusual tourist is currently exploring the northern city of Aleppo, which has been a hotbed of opposition activity. He's been taking a lot of photos and posting them to Facebook. Astonishing images like these ones showing him posing alongside rebels he's met along the way or seemingly carefree children he's passed in the street. Photos in stark contrast with the scenes of violence generally captured in Aleppo, which has been under siege by loyalist forces for close to 6 months now. But Fujimoto's photos also bear witness to the daily reality in Aleppo and the violent clashes between rebels and the regular army. He's also posted pictures to his Facebook page showing the damage and destruction caused to the city after months of fierce fighting, as well as opposition fighters and regime forces locked in battle, and the marches organised by locals calling upon President al-Assad to step down from power. Given the current situation in Syria, his undertaking would seem extremely dangerous. And yet Fujimoto, who's a trucker by trade, says he doesn't fear for his life. In an interview with French news agency the AFP, he explains that he runs little risk as a tourist, saying he's not a target for snipers, unlike journalists.
Already nicknamed the Smiling Hacker and arrested on Sunday in Thailand while transiting through Bangkok airport, Hamza Bandela boasted a beaming smile when presented to the press in handcuffs. However, the 24-year-old Algerian faces a heavy sentence. He is set to be extradited to the US, where an arrest warrant has been issued against him. On the FBI wanted list for 3 years, he is accused of stealing millions of dollars by pirating the accounts of over 200 US banks. Sums he is thought to have used to finance an extravagant lifestyle with first-class trips and stays in luxury hotels. In Algeria, while some criticise the young hacker's actions, many net users consider him to be a national hero. For this Twitter user, his cyber attacks against the finance world have turned him into a modern-day Robin Hood. Furthermore, several support groups have been set up on Facebook in recent days, calling for his release. The NTech website applauded the genius of this computer engineer, who graduated from an Algerian university, but regrets the fact that he did not use his skills to help his country, as to avoid prison, Hamza Bandela may end up working for the US intelligence services.
Angela Trimbour takes part in flash mobs, which are slightly different in that she's the only participant. The young actress who lives in Los Angeles often films herself dancing in public places like here at the City of Angels airport, as if no one was watching, as she was on her own dancing around the living room. It's an original idea and may well inspire other web users to do the same. Oppressor Head is not just any old hard rock group, because as we can see in this video, which is currently doing the rounds online, it's made up entirely of robots. These androids are veritable masters of their instruments and could well give human musicians a run for their money in years to come.